Yeah, you can't retire if you get $1 million.
No. Well, I could. I could now. I'm old enough. I could.
Yeah, but
I could. If you got to be careful.
$1 million.
How many lottery winners do you know that won and they went bankrupt?
So I mean, think about it. You only get. Is that me?
No, that was me. Sorry.
You only get what 5% a year.
Well, you can take the cash payout.
Yeah, but I mean, say you got $1 million sitting in the bank right now. If you don't have a monthly income, you're just going to piss away that $1 million.
Well, how much is the interest we're talking about? How much interest is that going to be making every month?
I want to say maybe.
What's that going to make you a month?
A month?
Yeah.
5% of $1 million. 5% of $1 million.
Oh, you can get five. What some offer 6, 5, 6. Depending on where you put it, what you're doing with it. You might be able to just live off the interest, or you take it and you invest it and you live off the dividends.
5-10,000.
You just don't let it sit.
No,
you can't just let it sit. You will go broke.
Yeah, you go broke.
You will go broke. You got to have something coming in on the other end.
You got to have an income. So my dad told me that, and it was actually really smart. He was like, "If I gave you," because he asked me that question, "If I gave you $1 million." He's like, if you don't do something with it, that $1 million isn't going to last you like a couple years.
But
he's like, monthly income is more important than cash in the bank. He's like, I would rather have $20,000 or $30,000 a month forever than $10 million in the bank.
Yeah, but you could make that $10 million. $1 million. I mean, you could, if you did it right, you could live off that.
Oh yeah,
you could live off that.
Yeah, you have to do it right though.
Yeah, you could make it last.
Yeah.
But just to throw it in an account somewhere
no,
it's not going to work.
No, it's not.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Or you end up working in your 80s.
Did you watch that movie that Anna Kendrick did on Netflix yet? That horror movie?
No.
About the guy, you remember? I mean, I remember this when I got a little older, but I was a kid. I don't even know if I was born. Remember they had that dating show?
Oh, I did see that. It was a serial killer?
And they had a serial killer on the
dating
show?
I haven't watched that yet. We'll check that out.
She did a movie about it.
Yeah, I remember that.
And
I just see the movie.
Yeah, it just came out.
I haven't seen it yet.
No, but it got really good reviews.
Have you seen it?
No.
Well, we'll watch it.
But it keeps coming up keeps coming up in my TikTok about it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And you know how good of a movie it is and how good, because she directed it.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she directed it and is in it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And saying how good of a movie it was.
Okay. Wow.
So I'd like to see that. I got to watch that movie.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it on there. I haven't watched it.
I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name.
I can't remember either. You see what else is coming up a lot is the Blackwell ghost. Remember the Blackwell ghost? I thought that shit was all a hoax. Oh yeah, there's like a well in the house, and there's a ghost in this house. It's all coming back out, and apparently this place is really haunted.
What is that? Is that a movie or is
no? This is
documentary.
Yeah, sort of something like that. Yeah, remember it was the Blackwell ghost documentary, and then you watched it. Of course, some things happened and that, but then they come out and said that it was all bull. But then now the stuff's coming back.
What do you mean?
And it seems like there's more footage and there's more videos out now coming back, and it's like maybe I don't know. I haven't looked into it deep enough yet to really give an opinion, but apparently there's something to it.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah, maybe there is. I don't know.
What do they call them? Docu-story?
Yeah, well, I remember
docudrama.
I remember
docudrama.
I remember it was on YouTube. Matter of fact, the Blackwell ghost thing was on YouTube, and there was paranormal going on, and then the people come out and said, no, it's all fake. It's entertainment. So it still may be entertainment. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I've seen it on there. You keep watching. You watch it enough, you'll see it. You watch it just as much as I do, social media, so you'll see it eventually.
I do.
You'll see it eventually.
I try to keep up with what's happening.
That stuff's hilarious.
It is.
Good Lord.
You do funny ones. I like the funny ones. They make me laugh.
Ain't nothing really real viral right now since Lieutenant Dan. I haven't seen anything
they locked him
crazy. Up. Yeah, I know. He's out now, though.
Is he?
He was pissing in the bay.
I thought he had a warrant because of all the times he was arrested.
No, I don't think that's true. I think he was live this morning, and he was opening up all kind of new stuff. He was in a hotel room. Apparently, he's getting a new boat.
I bet he is.
But I don't. There's so much shit out there on that. I don't even want to promote it no more.
Yeah, I don't like it.
He ain't promoting us. So
it was funny in the beginning with him sitting in that bay with that tiny ass little dinghy.
it was worth the worry to make sure that he lived to the next day after we made fun of him.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's all I was worried about. Now that he's alive, the hell with it. Let's move on.
Yeah, that's true.
What's next? You know,
Right?
And then what are they sneaking in the back door while you're watching that? You know.
Yeah. What notes did you bring?
Oh, there's those graves, unusual grave sites.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one dude. I can look his name up. I can't remember his name, but he's got a window in his grave, and there's a breathe hole, and there's a bell. This dude was totally paranoid about being buried alive, apparently.
Oh yeah.
And the window and all, it's still there. It's.
You mean like when you walk up on
You
it, there's
can
a
see
window.
the cat.
You can see him.
You could see the cat. He's in there. I guess so he could say, hey, I'm in here. Let me the hell out. Well, no, he's dead. But this guy was so paranoid that he did all this for safety measure. Breathing tube, a bell. Remember years ago they used to put a bell on all the graves in case somebody was buried alive because they were burying people alive.
Yeah, they didn't know for sure if they were
They
dead.
were digging people up later on for other purposes, and there's scratch marks on the lids. They were burying these people alive, so he started putting bells.
Yeah. That was like 1700s.
Yeah, well, this guy apparently is in the same deal. And then there's another grave where a family built a playhouse on the little girl's grave because she wanted a playhouse built and she ended up passing away. And it's a brick playhouse with a little doll baby and baby bed in there and everything. And there's a picture in there from when it was built. They had her birthday party. Like after it was done, because she was buried there, of course, they had to build it. And then after it was finished, they held her birthday party there, and there's a picture of all the kids in front of that playhouse.
But the playhouse on top of her grave.
Yeah.
In the cemetery?
Yeah, they had a birthday party.
Oh, my.
Well, it's like I was talking down New Orleans. You know, some of those mausoleums and stuff, they're mansions alone by themselves. You know, that's like when I toured down there, that Ruth Chris, remember her, the steakhouse lady, Ruth Chris Steakhouse? She built a great big damn thing down there to bury her in. And they had a parade and a party. And they're like, what the hell? She said, well, I wanted to enjoy it before I had to use it.
Nick Cage has one down there.
They're
Big one.
But you know what? Down there, any excuse to hold a parade or a party, they're up for it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's like Key West. Key West.
They
Like
you
that.
know, they paved the street down there today. Let's throw a parade.
Yeah, let's have a party.
Yeah, they're gonna get drunk and have a ball.
Yep.
And it's just you're walking down the street and you're like, what's that for? For a while, you know? They're just having a parade.
It's National Pet Day.
It's National Whatever Day. Welcome to New Orleans.
National Whatever.
Of course, in the night they shut down the entire street down there on Bourbon. They just blocked the whole place off. So,
yeah.
But yeah, the graves down there were definitely on. And the way they do it down there is the smaller ones, because they have to bury above ground down there because it's in a bowl. I mean, you dig down and hit water.
Yeah.
You know, so everything's got to be above ground. So they're like multi-family ones.
Oh yeah.
So what would happen? They would take you in there, if it was you or whoever, Uncle Joe or whoever, and they would set you in there for a year. They come back after that. They take you out and put you in a bag, and you go underneath of that, what you was sitting on, and the door goes back on, and wait on the next one to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to that one over here in Rose Hill. I'm telling you what, that's weird. That's wild.
It's crazy.
Some of them people spend so much money
But
in
I'm
them
not-
little mausoleums over there.
I know.
It's unreal.
But there's Civil War burials over there, dude. It's
Oh, yeah, I've
crazy.
seen them. They have a statue there
The
for
old stuff, it's
I
crazy.
want to say there's like either eight Union soldiers, or it was split between Union and Confederate.
Yeah, I can't remember. But that whole graveyard thing just doesn't appeal to me anyway. I mean, I'm just burn me because it's just that is a con man's dream. That stuff started back in the 1800s during the Old West, You know.
Oh, no,
when
it started way before
Well,
that.
I know that, but you know what I mean. Well, the graveyard and the perpetual care,
Yeah.
and the mortician and all that. That really grew, and when everybody was moving west, at least in this country, because everybody was like, it was like it's a con. Who gives a shit where they bury you?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like if you go to Salem, Massachusetts,
Yeah,
you can see the graves from them witches
yeah,
and
but
stuff from like 1680.
who cares?
You know what I mean?
It's the biggest waste of real estate I've ever seen in my
So
entire
here's what
life.
the one
The
guy-
graveyard?
Oh yeah, you can see them all.
No, it's the biggest
Oh,
waste
yeah.
of real estate ever.
It is.
Why?
Well, they just buried people. I don't know why. Probably because of the smell and disease they learned over years. Like you had to
I
get
think
rid
it
of
has
the
a lot
body.
to do with the human psyche too.
That and emotions, that kind of stuff. But with the ceremonies and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, laying you out and all
Uh-huh.
that. Well, when did that all come about? I mean,
So like I remember my mom telling me. So my mom's uncle, right? I wasn't born, but when he died, they had like the house was the funeral home.
oh yeah,
So everybody came to the house and he was laying
oh yeah, the
in
house,
the house.
that I lived in Eckerd.
That was our uncle.
It's
I
same
can't remember.
deal. Same. They had funerals in there.
Yeah, everybody
Oh,
had
yeah.
their own funeral in their house
Ain't that something?
with the body.
yeah.
And then they would just
Yeah.
like, I guess, deliver the casket and put them in it.
Well, a lot of times they had their own cemetery too. The farm had its own burial
Yeah,
plot or
they
burial
did.
cemetery, family cemetery.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, they had them right in the house, man.
They would have them in the house.
Yeah,
And
the
I was
house
like,
that I
"What?"
lived in Eckerd had funerals in it.
Yep. So the one that my mom growing up, they always had funerals in the house.
It's crazy.
And it went from that to
Funeral home.
funeral homes.
Because somebody started rubbing their hands together.
Well, they came up with a convenience thing.
Come
We'll
on,
take
that
care of
is-
your loved
You're
one.
paying for the convenience. That's what
Right.
I'm saying.
You see what the average
It's
funeral
like a
is?
used car salesman.
You see what the average funeral cost?
What is it, 10 grand now?
More.
You don't need it. Put me in a coffee
12.
can and be done with it.
15, somewhere
No.
around there.
I don't need it. I
Oh,
don't
that's
need
a lot
it.
of money.
I don't need it.
So what mom?
Yeah, I don't need the box. I don't need none of that.
So a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll get cremated, but they'll still have a burial plot.
No, you can
So-
just take me and dump me somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like I don't need.
Take
any
me
of
in the
that.
woods or something.
'Cause here's
or
the thing.
someplace pretty and dump
So
me
here's
out.
here's the
Be done
thing.
with
Like
it.
within 2 generations, nobody's coming. Think about that.
What are you talking about?
So like if
Nobody's
we
coming.
die, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, nobody come to visit.
Nobody's coming to visit.
No.
Maybe once a year, like only like immediate family, like maybe brother, sister,
But here's
daughter,
the thing. Here's the
son.
thing. Not all of them, but they pay for perpetual care.
Yep.
Year after year, they pay, and nobody comes.
No.
What the hell for?
Yeah. Why would you do that? You just,
Just
waste
dump
your
me in
money.
the woods, dude.
So then, like, yeah, right.
Put me on the mountain.
Well, here's what
brother.
I said. Like,
Go tell it.
so like a couple of my favorite
is
places
all that?
are like. I
don't
told,
get it.
I told Noah this. Like, if I died, and I was like, if this happens, like, and you're still like in your 20s and you haven't done anything, I'm gonna force you to spread my ashes in places.
All over?
Yeah.
You're going to run him?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you got to go to Vegas and
You've got to be one last pain in the ass to that
you
boy,
know what I
don't
mean?
you?
I'm gonna be like,
Is that what that's all about?
No, you got to go to Florida.
Who's
you know?
paying for all this?
He has to.
That is bullshit.
Yeah,
No, that goes, if you want that done, you have got to include the money to get it done
I
too.
probably would.
You have to.
I probably would, but I
'Cause
would tell him,
you know where you're going to end up?
huh,
20 mile out the road.
I'm gonna wind up in the toilet.
See you, Dad.
Whoosh, whoosh.
You better have it all. Yeah, you got to have it all laid out, because if you just give him the money to do it, you might
He ain't
might still get.
He ain't
flushed.
gonna do it. He'll piss it away on
You
something.
got to have the ticket. You got to have a lawyer or something oversee everything. Like,
Yeah.
boy, you got to fly here and you got to put a tablespoon.
yeah, right.
And you got to go up here to Maine.
Yep.
And you got to drink a pint and you got to put a tablespoon.
That's right.
But that's a lot of money, dude.
I want him to travel.
Well, you want to be nationwide?
No, I want him to get out of town.
Everywhere you go, I'm going to be.
Yeah,
Is that what it
I'm
is?
going with you.
It's like, yeah, we're going on vacation. Where we go, California? Oh, yeah.
Be like,
yeah, but
"Can't-"
Dad's already there.
It'd be like,
At
"Can't-"
least a piece of him.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Like Grand Canyon, you gotta go see that. Take a little spoon.
See, you ruined the whole vacation experience for him in the country, because everywhere his kids are going to want to go, Dad's already laying there somewhere.
No, he wouldn't go.
A piece of
He
you.
wouldn't go.
So you'd have to hire somebody to do that.
Yeah.
And then give it to him. Say, here, this is everywhere he is. There's even a little bit of him buried out there by your mailbox.
I'll wind up with like down the toilet with 2,000 flushes.
And he'll take the money.
Yeah, that's what'll happen.
Well,
I mean, I won't care. I'll be dead.
at least eventually you end up
mean,
in
you're
the
gonna
river.
care?
You'll end up in the ocean eventually.
Yeah.
And you like the ocean.
Yeah, like the
I mean,
ocean.
it's going to be quite a ride to get there, but you'll end up there eventually.
I would say I'd probably split them up between 3 things. Like if I had my choice.
Oh, only 3?
Yeah, one would be Lakeside Loop over here at Rocky Gap.
Oh, hell no.
Because I love
No
that.
place in Maryland.
I love that.
No.
A little bit on the river because I love fishing that river.
Maybe in West Virginia.
Well,
I'm
it's
just
on the-
not.
It's on the border.
I know. I'm just not too
And then-
keen on my home state. You know.
Some in the ocean. The rest in the ocean.
So, what, the bay? I'll take
No.
you down the harbor and put you in, Phil.
Not the bay.
Oh, that's what I'm going to do.
No.
Yeah, me and Logo take care of
I'm
you.
gonna run Noah to the
Right in the-
to
right-
the Bahamas, and he can get down there and put me in that pretty blue water.
We're going right down next to the aquarium and dump your ass in.
right next to in the inner harbor,
Right there next to that submarine.
where it glows.
I know how much you love the harbor, bud. So that's what I'm going to do for you.
Yeah. I will say it's nice though down
Right
there.
over to
but
the natural.
I ain't-
I'll take you at least away from it all.
I don't even
Over
think
by the
there's-
History Museum or something.
Yeah, there's
you know.
probably no
Dump-
fish.
but
There's
then-
no nothing.
But my luck is the current to just take you right over there anyway.
Right? Like there he goes. Oh, going right back up.
Take kids over to the aquarium and be like, oh, damn, there you go. Is that Ash? Shit.
Right? That's probably what it'd be like.
We have to take you to Florida or somewhere. And
Yeah,
dump
I
you.
mean, I really wouldn't care. I'd be dead.
Golf or what? Golf.
You know what I mean? Like I'm
Land.
dead. What's the matter?
That's what I've been saying the whole time
Like, I'm not
about this
here.
whole burial stuff.
But I mean, think about that. You spend all that money on a tombstone and a casket,
I'm not doing
whatever.
it. It's ridiculous. to
And
me.
within two on the second generation, ain't nobody coming.
nothing, nobody.
Nobody's coming.
Nobody is coming.
Nobody's
and all
coming.
that money
All that money.
been spent
Yep.
on a fancy box
Yep. Then nobody's coming.
and a fancy headstone.
Yep.
For what? I just never understood it, Phil.
Nobody's
I just
coming.
never did.
The only people that are coming are.
I'll tell you what my mother's doing.
Huh.
She's donating her body to science.
Oh, that's a good idea.
When she passes, they're taking that sucker. I don't know where they're going.
Did you
Maybe
know-
she might end up on one of them body farms or something.
No,
I
what
don't
they'll do
know.
is when they're finished, then they'll send you back her remains. They'll cremate her.
I don't think we get anything back.
Yeah, you do.
I don't want it back.
Oh well, you'll probably get it.
I don't think that's how that works.
I think it is.
I think once you donate your body over, it belongs to them.
I think they give you an option. Like
I don't
when
think-
we're finished, we'll give you.
Well,
the
she
remains.
didn't. She never said mention anything like that. That would be quite a FedEx package. Let me tell you. I didn't even. I don't think so. Not for me, anyway.
Yeah, yeah, you can do that.
I don't think she did it that way. And I might do the same thing. I'd like to end up like I said, down on one of them body farms or something. And kids can study me, see how long it takes for me to rot away.
I'm gonna haunt you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not. That's just my shell. I never said nothing about the soul part.
I know you're haunting.
I've
people.
got a list.
I know you do. I know you.
I've got a list. If I can hang out down here, it's fun time. You think I had fun when I was alive? Wait till I'm dead, especially if I can stick around and pester everybody.
Yeah.
It's game time.
Oh, it is.
I will have a blast.
Yeah, I would definitely haunt some people.
I'd definitely mess with some people.
Oh, I would, just for fun.
I got a list. Some of them would be haunts, though.
Yeah.
Haunt. I would
Like-
scare to death. Haunt. You hear what I'm saying? I'm talking a hard haunt.
Yeah, right.
Like you will never come back into wherever I'm at ever again.
And then I'm following you.
Yeah.
Be like, take this little teddy bear.
Yeah,
with
maybe
you.
so.
Don't forget the teddy bear. Oh.
No, I don't know if I'd want to be the teddy bear. Because then I'm just going to end up in Zach Bagan's museum in a glass case.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
I don't want to be that.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
freaky.
getting into an object. You're gonna. When you leave, I get to stay because this is my this is my domain.
I don't know what they did with that place. It's still there, but I think
What
they
place?
passed away.
Who?
That museum that has like all the little idols.
Oh,
and the
you're
dolls
talking
and-
about the Warrens.
yeah, the Warrens Museum.
I don't know who has all. Doesn't he have the Annabelle doll? That
Yeah.
Bacon's got the Annabelle doll.
Yeah, he's
right?
got it.
Yeah, he's got the doll. The rest of the stuff, I don't know where it ended up.
It's all up there in the museum.
Hopefully buried somewhere.
Burn it.
Because, yeah, and it was in their house. They lived there.
Yeah.
They kept that stuff in a room.
Oh yeah.
No.
You think?
If I'm collecting something like that, it's gonna be in a separate building, away from where I live.
They didn't care.
I mean, away.
They weren't scared of it.
I'm talking 10, 15-minute ride away from where I lay my head to sleep.
No, it's gonna be longer.
I'm not talking out back in the garage.
I'm gonna put
all
that
right?
down there in Baltimore.
No, I'd just go as far as 10, 15 mile down the road or something, in a building that I'm renting, with barbed wire and Constantine.
You could buy tickets to go in and see it.
Dude, I am not storing that crap on the property.
You want to go look? I would probably venture in
Where
just
is
to
it
go look.
located?
I want to say Pennsylvania.
Oh, it's that close?
Yeah, it's not far.
Ooh.
Yeah, like you can hit
All
that
right.
on your way. I want to say it's probably about. You know what?
You sure
if I'd have brought
that's
my
where it's
phone out,
at?
I've been able to tell. But you know what? I can't remember.
Because I know his museum's in Vegas.
Whose?
That Zach Bagans is in Vegas, where the Annabelle doll's at. He's in Vegas.
Oh, it's in Virginia.
Oh, it is. What
Front
part?
Royal.
Well, what's
That's
that?
not
3
far.
hours? 4?
I don't even think it's that. It's in Front Royal. Oh, now that's the rifles.
Oh no, that's Confederate Museum. That ain't what we're.
What is
hunting.
it? Warren
Uh,
Annabelle Lee. And what is it? Annabelle doll?
yeah, but that's not there anymore.
Oh, there it is.
Warren Museum. There you go. Connecticut.
Yeah, it's in Connecticut. That's probably about 7-8 hours.
Yeah,
I don't even think. Well, it's probably not even that. It's probably about 6.
maybe we could fly.
Nah, because I'd like to go up to Maine. So that's one of them things you hit on the way.
If you get past that,
Wow.
something might follow you.
As long as it ain't coming home with you.
That kind of stuff you don't toy with that stuff. I don't want to.
Does it scare you?
Look, I've seen things happen, and I don't want to be a part of the story. Okay?
You could be.
No.
You could
I
be
don't
one. You
wanna
could be a part of one of them stories people tell for generations.
What part of the horror story would I what part would I play in the movie?
I don't know.
I'm going to die. All right?
You're
So
the
no.
you're the funny characters. But that means you're not dying till like near the end.
Okay, near the end maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Some chick falls for me, which is totally Hollywood because that's
Yeah.
never going to happen. and I end up dying.
Yeah, you
All
end up dying.
by some evil force or
Yeah. Evil force gets you.
some doll. Something kills me.
Some
we're not-
doll, some
yeah.
little Chucky doll
Yeah,
comes
we're
out.
not-
Ah!
We're not going up there. I'm not going with you. Take pictures.
Yeah, they got all kinds of freaky stuff in
Look,
there.
I wanted if I'll go there
I
with you.
YouTubed it.
If you ghost hunt with me, if we go
Yeah.
somewhere haunted.
So I YouTubed it. Like you can
YouTube
get
what?
on like their museums. So you can
Oh.
get on YouTube and it'll go through the museum about all the crazy stuff that's in there
Uh,
and tell you about them.
I'd rather learn while I'm there because if I know what's there before I get there, I may not go. So let's just surprise me.
It could haunt you through the internet, through the
Nah, I'm
come
not,
out through the TV.
I'm not that damn superstitious. The ghost doesn't have frequent flyer miles. Or
So I
nothing,
mean, if they wind up getting a museum, I think we should buy the doll,
who?
the Annabelle Lee doll.
It's already sold. He owns it.
Does he own it?
Yeah, he's got that doll.
Oh.
It's out in Vegas.
I don't know if he does or not.
I'm pretty sure it's in Vegas.
I don't think they sold it.
I think he's got it in Vegas.
I don't
Well,
know.
look her up. See where she's at.
Annabelle?
Before we end this show, see where Annabelle's at.
Let's find
And
out
then
where
I know where not to go. You know what I mean? I don't want to fool with that stuff. That doll is in there for a reason. All right? That shit's in there for a reason.
No, you're right. It's in. No, it's still in there.
Oh, it's up in Connecticut?
Uh huh.
You know what it is?
Monroe,
It's,
Connecticut.
you know it's at a Raggedy Ann doll.
It's the museum is closed to the public, so the doll and the other items are only on display at events.
Oh. Well, when's the next event?
I don't know.
It's got to be close. It's Halloween
Yeah, it's
time.
Halloween, man.
You know, it's a Raggedy Ann doll is what it is.
Yeah, I remember Raggedy Ann. I think my sister had one of them. when we
Raggedy
were
Ann
little
and
kids.
Andy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's old looking.
Ain't kind of doll I want, though.
Yeah,
It's not
no.
a kid's toy. But that's what the doll is
They believe it is inhabited by an inhuman spirit.
to this day.
The doll is about 3 feet tall and is
Mm-hmm.
larger than most Raggedy Ann dolls.
Why is it so much bigger?
The doll has become one of the most famous paranormal cases in the world due to the popularity of the Conjuring movies,
Yeah.
which feature a character based on the doll.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's not.
Now the doll looks simple.
Yeah, it's Hollywood doll.
Yeah, that's a Hollywood.
But it's a Raggedy Ann doll.
The old school Raggedy Ann doll.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's
Uh-huh.
haunted.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my sister had one of them.
So now we got to find an event. It's Halloween. They've got to have that thing somewhere. Right? I mean,
They still
They
have
got-
it up in the museum.
yeah, but they say they don't display it to the public only during events.
They don't display anything anymore.
during events.
Only events.
So when's the next event? It's got to be Halloween
They
time.
probably pay him for it.
You know, big thing like the big thing going on in
How would
Salem
you like
right
to
now.
have to be the guy to move it?
No thanks. I don't even want to go look at it.
You don't want to go look at it?
No, I don't. I already know that bitch is on it. That's why it's in glass. I'm not going. Proof. That's all right. Good. Yep, I believe you.
What if you touch
Move
it with
on.
gloves on? Does that count?
I'm not going to get close enough to it to touch it. I don't even want to look. I don't want it to look me in the eye.
Oh, yeah, that'd be freaky.
I gotta go. I'm not going to. I'll go. Yep, there she. Okay, let's move along.
Yeah, I don't have any
All right,
desire.
we'll go out back here now. Close that door. We're done. I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
I believe them. I believe them. Okay, yeah, there's something in it.
So if you had your choice, because this is what I want to do up there, I want to go and get on one of those boats that go out and see the great white sharks.
Okay.
So which one would you pick? Would you choose getting on the boat and going out with the great white sharks, or would you rather go see the little doll?
I'll take the sharks.
Over the doll?
Hell yes. Especially over there in Australia when the seals are when it's mating time for the seals and they're coming across and and those sharks come up out of the water.
Uh-huh.
I'd go there and watch that before I'd go look at some damn doll.
Well, freaking Cape Cod is probably one of the most populated great white shark spots on the planet.
I'd go do that. Hell yeah.
So they take you out in the boats, right? And
Yeah.
they have a lot of them tagged, so they know where they're at.
They can find
So
them.
they just go find them, and you go out for 4 hours
Hell
and see a
yeah.
whole bunch of them.
Do you get in the water?
No.
Do you get in a cage in the
No,
water?
because the water up there is not clear enough. So you
Well,
can get in
that-
the water.
It's cold as shit too.
It's
so
freaking cold. So
yeah.
I mean, you can get in the water, but you can't see from me to you.
It's cloudy.
So you
Yeah.
couldn't really see the shark.
I'd go.
Yeah,
I'd rather do that. I would.
yeah.
I think that would be cool.
I want to say it's $1,500 for 4 people for
That
4
would-
hours,
That would be wild to see.
or 2,500.
You don't think so?
can't-
I do.
Yeah, that's why I want to go.
I think that would be wild to see. Yes, I would go do that.
Yeah, they take you out in one of the boats. in
Yeah,
a boat.
I'd do that.
And then you can take like your GoPros and put them in the water right by the shark and all that.
Yeah,
kind
I
of
don't
stuff.
have no problem with that.
Yeah, I'd enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be cool.
Doll eyes, though. We can't get away from the doll. That's what.
Well, it's
remember, that's
Halloween
what
time.
that's what he said about the shark. Remember that, Clint?
Yeah. Oh,
Like a doll's
here's
eyes.
a funny, right? So we were all going to that freaking.
And they roll back white.
Hooper drives the boat.
we can't get away from the doll no matter where we go.
Yeah, right.
The shark's eyes like a doll's eyes.
Yeah.
Till them eyes roll back white, and you hear this screaming.
What was his name?
Quint.
No, what was his real name though? I can't remember.
Oh, Richard Harris. Richard Harris?
I think
No.
No.
Richard Harris is no. That's not it.
that's the other guy.
Yeah. What? Did,
Richard
no,
Dreyfuss.
Richard Harris. Is it Richard Harris or
I can't-
Robert Harris?
It might be Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Robert.
Yeah. Because his son. You see his son today. He looks just like him.
I go to Costco, right, and I had to get Halloween candy, so I get 8 bags of Halloween candy.
I seen him.
And you know how many people ask me? So I'm driving my buggy. I'm pushing my buggy
Asked you
in
what?
Costco. Man, you must have a lot of trick-or-treaters. I like, there's about 400 kids.
They had a heart attack.
Yeah, like 400 kids.
Well, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, there's 400 kids.
Yeah.
Like, they couldn't believe it.
It'll be awesome.
And I was in Frederick. Frederick's pretty
I figure
popular.
they would do that down there.
You
No, they
figured-
just it's probably bad enough that they got to go block to block.
I guess.
Can't bring a whole community together, trick or treat. Somebody will get a cap in their ass.
Well, where my buddy lives, it's nice. It's one of them little communities.
Well, then I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I know down here where we're at, it's a turnout, and it's a good time.
Yeah, it is. It's a big turnout.
So I'm dressing up. You're dressing up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a Chucky.
Yeah, you're Chucky.
She's Chucky's bride.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. Hand out candy to the little ones,
Oh, they're gonna love it.
to the little childrens.
You're gonna
It'd
be
be a good time.
You're gonna be so tired of handing out candy.
No, because
Yeah.
I'll be eating it.
We won't have enough to eat.
Are you kidding me? You got 6 bags up there.
got
I
8.
think one piece of candy's not going to kill
Well,
somebody.
no.
it's this big.
Jaleesa starts out strong, man.
How so? Oh, she give handfuls.
She's like, here you go. Here you go.
We going
Here you go."
handfuls.
And I was like, look, how many pieces are you giving when she started? She's like, I'm giving 3. And I went, okay. And then I looked and I went, you better go to 2.
Just start throwing it like ticker tape.
And then
Let
I
'em
looked
have at it.
again and I was like, you better go to 1.
Well, you didn't have all that last time.
I think I had,
You didn't have all that.
yeah, I did. I had
8?
I don't know if I had 8. I think I had 6.
See, you could.
I want to say 6.
Hopefully the event hasn't grown.
But she said it was 4, but I think it was 5 or 6 bags, some big candy bags.
What's what you got?
Yeah, and I was like, well, I mean, I don't remember, but we'll see.
Starts out strong.
Yeah, right. She does, man. She starts
you
out
go.
strong. Here you go.
There you go, baby.
Look at all the kitties. I love your costume.
Well, it's good. Yeah, it's going to be
You
good
know?
though. It'll be fun.
Oh, it is a good time.
I'm ready.
It is
I
a good
can't
time.
wait.
We
think it's
opened up
gonna
the
be
truck
fun.
doors, and I think I played Halloween music.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You know, that opened up all
Play a
the
little
drawers.
Thriller.
Yeah, whatever was on Spotify, I picked Halloween music and we just started playing it through the truck.
Oh, you throwing down some Thriller down there for him, Bill.
Right?
Break it out, do a dance.
Yeah.
Little Vincent Price.
But them
Here's
little
your
kids,
Snickers.
man, they're so freaking cute.
I know the ways, and some of those costumes are awesome.
Oh yeah, some of them
They're
are really
awesome.
good. The I want to say it was like 412 last year for kids because they just
Wow,
keep
that
coming.
is crazy,
man.
isn't it?
Oh, there was a line. There's a line. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
line. And you're like,
But
dear
it's cool.
God.
That's fun though. It sounds fun.
Oh,
gonna
it's
be
a
good
blast. It's a fun.
time. I can't wait. I'm ready.